Hello! Hi everybody! Happy Wednesday! I feel like it's been so long. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my live streams after I've canceled like the last 2 weeks. I apologize. Forgive me. I'm happy all 23 of you guys are here with us tonight, just hanging out on a Wednesday. Let me see who all is here. I just got to my computer, so I haven't been able to scroll up and look at the chat quite yet. So I do see Seema is here. Hello, Seema. Happy Wednesday. I see Pack member Richard Ash. You guys, I met Richard Ash for the first time in Dallas, and they are just as amazing in person. Such sweet energy coming from Pack member Richard Ash. It was an honor to meet you. I was just talking to Kiera today about I'm not used to staying up that late, and this is in reference to the after party that the Sailor Moon Fan Network team and I put on after the Dallas Super Live show. And that after party was from 10 to 2 o'clock in the morning. And I am not used to staying up that late normally. And that was already after, a couple of hours at the venue, talking with people, experiencing the Super Live. And, all my energy went towards that. And then the after party, I felt like I was like a zombie. So if any, oh my God, Link Nerd popping off with the super chat. I also got to meet Link Nerd for the first time too. We embraced in a long hug at the Windsphere Opera House for just a short moment. Link Nerd was not able to make it to the after party, but I'm so glad we got to meet. There are a lot of Moonies that said that they were at the same show as me, and they didn't see me and they couldn't say hello. So I'm so happy at least my streaming fam was able to spot me and approach me and say hello. I hope that it was a good meeting for you. It was a good meeting for me. It's even though like at the after party I was like, Brooke, come on, you gotta be back at your high energy self because you're meeting people for the first time. You don't want to let these people down. They want the real you when you are at your normal energy levels, not your very drained zombie energy level. So I really tried to make sure that I took time to say hello to everybody, even though inside my almost 37-year-old body was literally dying. It was like, come on, Brooke, do this for the Sailor Moon fans. We have to put on this amazing party and hang out with everybody. And I had a phenomenal, great time. Don't get me wrong. I was just very sad that my body was just you have your restrictions based on your body, and that's exactly what I'm trying to explain in words, that my body was just like, I'm so tired, take me to bed. But me inside, my spirit was like, no, I want to party and hang out with all my Sailor Moon friends that I first of all have met for the first time, and just hang out and talk about the Super Live and meet a lot of people. Catching up on the chat, I know I've been kind of going off talking a fast minute. Did we get a sound check? Did anybody even hear any of that crap I just spewed? It's not crap, first of all, but did anybody catch that? I just want to make sure my sound's okay. Scrolling back up to see who is here. Oh my God, Sailor Saturn 75! Sent $1.99. I don't think I've ever seen your username pop up on a super chat before. Thank you so much. They said, hey, I miss being here so much. Well, welcome back. We're happy to have you. Always have a good time on these streams whenever I'm here for those. Sorry, go back up. I wanted to see what you guys were saying. Make sure that you guys can hear me okay. I'm assuming you guys can. I don't see anybody saying, Brooke, your sound is too low, and my husband hasn't came in here, so hashtag Kurt's Crew, so I think we're okay. Let's see. Oh, be Dizzle, my wonderful mod. I gotta make it out to the Chicago area. I miss my girl. I want to hang out with you and meet your kids, meet the whole fam. I'm definitely going to prioritize doing more just maybe non-Sailor Moon trips for me in the future, and just enjoying life and having fun. Let's see. Sorry. I keep meaning to go back up on this chat and read some stuff. Michelle, hello, Michelle. Welcome to the stream. Did I say hello to everybody? If I didn't say hello, you guys know in my heart I have said hello to you. Hello to all. Michelle says, I cannot believe 2 weeks has gone by. This is me just scrolling all the way up. This is me just all over in the chat. So if you're like, I don't know what she's reading, I'm just all over. I'm scrolling up and down and picking out chats that catch my eye. Wow, we jumped to 40 people. Welcome all 40 of you guys. If it's your first time here, my live stream, because I have like canceled the last previous live streams, but normally I stream live every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. It's just a very raw, authentic, real hangout. There's no editing in this at all. I'm live right in front of you right now, and so it's like a little different than like my normal content, whether you watch my short form or my long form on YouTube. This is just a space where we can just talk all topics as long as it's safe for YouTube, and yeah, just be real with each other. Venus Soldier, hello! Hey, Brooke and everyone. I'm in India right now for work. It's 5:30 a.m. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I would love to go to India. I bet it's beautiful there. Iron Knight! What? Set to $5 in Canadian. Thank you so much, Iron Knight, popping off for the super chat. I guess it has become a ritual that I just jump up for those tips. And so yeah, if you want me to jump up, feed the tip jar. Let's see. Richard Ash was like, I'm not either. It was so much fun though. The time change got me. Oh no. And I'm assuming you're talking about the after party. I hope everything was good though for you. I know, I think I expressed my concerns to you as you were leaving, when you came to say goodbye. I was like, I'm so sorry. You know, this is like all over the place, and a lot more people showed up than I think the girls and I were prepared for. So we originally, of course, you know, put out the invite to everybody that follows us on social media for the after party, through our socials, through the site and everything. And we really didn't have like, a lot of people that said that they were going to come. We even created a Facebook event where people could, say that they're joining. And I think we only had maybe like 13 or so people say that they were going to come through that. And a few of you, of course, on the stream said that you guys were going to try to come. So, you know, we were thinking like 25-ish people maybe, including us, but I think we had like 50 or 60 at one point, and we had to move to that bigger room. So it was a great turnout. I have some great footage of, I don't know who started it, but someone started like a conga line, you know, like a little dance line, and everybody was like popping in and like joining it. Like I was just so, what's the word, like just happy that everybody was like vibing so well, because you know, a lot of us were strangers to each other, and we didn't, I mean, unless you came with somebody that you knew, you might have not felt like you could be your real self, you know, just because, you know, you're meeting new people for the first time. But honestly, I felt like a lot of people started opening up. I'm trying to find the video of that because it was so adorable. It like makes my heart so happy. Here you go. You guys want to see this? Okay. So I'm going to show you guys a clip. This was at 11:55 at night, like 5 minutes before midnight. And this is how the party was popping off. If I could get, what the heck? Why is the sound not working? Where's my sound? Where's my sound? Oh my gosh, does this video not have sound? What's wrong? Hold on. Oh, it thinks it's connected to my AirPods. What the heck? I don't know how to change it. Oh, Lord. So I've been listening to stuff on, like hold on, let me backtrack that. Let me back that up. So when it comes to technology, I'm kind of behind the times a little bit. Like AirPods are something that I'm just now getting used to, and Bluetooth speakers, I'm just now getting used to those. So I'm learning to like be connected to those. And I think I'm connected to one at this moment in time. And I'm connected to Curtis's AirPod Pros. How do I turn that off? Oh, Lord. Oh, I don't know how to do this. How do I disconnect? I just want it on my speaker. Wow, I feel so like just not intelligent in this moment of time. I don't know how to change it. I literally do not know how to change it. Oh, I think I just heard my tech guy coming in.
He's picking up on my AirPods.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so I'm trying to...
My AirPods shouldn't even be connected to your phone.
I know, so I'm trying to just like play this, but oh my gosh, it's working now. Just your presence scared it and made it work.
Turn your Bluetooth off for now. Just for now.
Okay.
Okay.
You're the best. Hashtag Kurt's Crew. You should say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Kurt's Crew. Okay. Wow. Please don't don't mind me. Okay, here's the video I want you guys to see. It was so fun, man. I don't know who started this, but it was such good vibes. Look at that. And that the person that you're hearing singing, that's one of the people, because we were in a karaoke room, and she was such a phenomenal singer. It was just like so fun. We did like a raffle. I filmed a little bit of the raffle. I filmed just a little bit. Everyone was waving. It was so cute. There's Kay! I am like just so happy on how it turned out. Like, it was just such a good time. I'm going to be sharing more content as the days go by, hopefully. And of course, I'll show more in the long form video. But I just wanted to say, I don't know how many of you guys were at that after party here. I know Pack member Richard Ash is here. And he stayed with us for a little bit. But I just want to say thank you to all who came out to our first ever after party. We learned so much on what to do for the next one. Like, we had never hosted anything like this before. We didn't know what to expect, didn't know like how many people were going to show up, how it was going to go, how we were even going to be as hosts. And it actually turned out really fun, and I can't wait until we have an opportunity to do one again. So thank you guys so much who came out and supported us and just hung out with us. I'm pretty sure that round one that night, since it was like a random Tuesday night for round one in Grapevine, Texas, it was all Sailor Moon fans the entire time. Like, it was amazing. But catching up on the chat, I'm so sorry, you guys. Let me go back and look. And I forgot to say what Iron Knight said when he sent in the super chat. He said the sounds is great. Payday tomorrow, plus my wallet is fully loaded for Comic-Con next weekend. Thank you so much, Iron Knight, for that super chat. I'm sorry I forgot to read your chat that came in with that, but we got in there. We got in there. We got hashtags Kurt's Crew. Kay is here in the chat. Kay, how you doing? Miss you. I even though I saw you last weekend just for a bit. Let's see, reading through some of your guys' chat. Sailor Dizzle has a great reminder. If you we've got 45 people here hanging out. If all 45 of you guys can hit that like button for me, appreciate it. Really does help us content creators more than you realize, and it's just takes a moment of your time, just a little moment, little bitty moment. Appreciate that reminder. Dizzle! I don't know. Sometimes I don't know where this stuff comes from. You know, sometimes a little burst of energy comes out of my mouth. Link Nerd says the Super Live was an amazing musical. Definitely worth going to, and I'm glad I did. I'm so glad you did too. I will tell you, and I'm going to talk a lot more about this in my long form review video about the Super Live shows, but overall, like on the internet, I have not seen one bad review of the Super Live or one bad critique. Nothing across the whole board. And this is from fans that not only are Sailor Moon fans, but maybe they were just dragged to this show against their will because the Sailor Moon fan in their life didn't want to go alone, are saying that it's good. Really like amazing moment for me was when I ran into a Sailor Moon fan they knew me, so they approached me and they said they followed me and everything, and we got to talking, and this was before the show, and she told me, I'm not really into musicals, so I really don't know what to expect with this. I'm not sure if I'll like it. And I ended up talking to her after the musical, she was blown away. That the Sailor Moon musical made her more open to musicals in general. She loved the show. So like that speaks so much to how incredible this show is. And I know most of the bigger cities sold out and, you know, filled most of their seats, but it was the smaller cities that struggled to get all of their tickets sold. And I really do hope overall that it did so well that the people behind the Super Live will bring it back, do another show, or maybe do the same show, touring in different cities. Maybe hit up Canada and Mexico and other places in the world. Michelle Marshall! What the heck? What the heck? Thank you so much for sending the $9.99. Oh my god, it disappeared. They're like, what is she doing? It's gone. Let me go and read what you said, Michelle Marshall. Thank you so much for that tip. Sorry, I couldn't make it to the Dallas party, but I made it to Midland. I saw you and Kurt in line of the merch, but it was so loud. We couldn't hear each other. You're a beautiful couple. Oh my gosh, Michelle. You were the one that was in the box lunch sweater, right? Because I only saw a picture of you after I was back home, and I was like, that was you, because I remember seeing you, but like it didn't click that I knew you, you know, because we had never met face to face before. But there are some people that I kind of like was like, I think I might know them. I don't know, you know, and I'm not gonna approach a stranger unless they approach me and say that they know me. But I'm so sad, like we miss each other to where we couldn't talk. I would have loved to say hello to you, give you a hug, did you get it? Oh my gosh, did you go up to any of us? Did you even see Sin or Tara? We had stickers and buttons. I would have loved to give you a sticker or a button. Michelle, I probably need to send you one. If you DM me your address, I still have a couple of stickers and a few Sailor Moon Fan Network buttons left. Mr. Dewin! He misses his mama. Michelle, I want to give you a sticker and a button since you were there at Dallas and Midland, and you're always so kind in supporting not only me but also the Sailor Moon Fan Network. So if you DM me your address and I will get one out in the mail for you. Appreciate you. Mango Mochi the Hoarder! Can we just give Mango Mochi the Hoarder a round of an effing applause? This girl right here, first of all, we have become so close. I am so proud of her. She is like growing and blossoming into this beautiful content creator, this beautiful soul. And she did so much kind things for my friends and I. She bought us a limo to go to the Dallas show. Took us there, took us back. First experience at a limo. It was freaking amazing. Thank you, Mochi, for that. And then not only that, but she took us to Medieval Times and we got the full VIP experience at Medieval Times. I've never done a Medieval Times before. What just happened? Raphael! What? I am speechless. I am speechless. Thank you so much. You always spoil me. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, I truly have the best supporters, the best audience in the world. Like, you guys never have to tip, but just like you do sometimes, and it's just, oh, so much appreciated. Thank you so much. Raphael says, happy early Easter to you, Queen Serenity. I love that you call me that. It makes me feel so regal and important and beautiful, because she's beautiful. And thank you. I'm doing something special on Sunday YouTube channel post. Ooh, what are you doing? Jaylee sent $2. You guys, you're being so generous tonight. I freaking appreciate you guys so much, because you don't want to know how much I spent on Super Live merch. At the Dallas show was the worst of the worst. Okay. Jaylee says it was a fun night, 4/12/2025 here in Columbus, Ohio. So glad you got to go. You're the one that got to see Stephanie Shea with the VA of Usagi from the Fizz dub, right? That was so cool. Did you approach her, by the way? I'd have been like, can I get an autograph? I'm not at a convention. Will you not charge me? No. Actually, I might have. Or at least, at the very least, I would have handed her a Sailor Moon Fan Network sticker. Yeah. I am so behind on the chat. So sorry. I don't even remember what I said. Okay, before the super chats came in, I was like giving Mochi some praise because we got to give this girl some praise. Like she really did. She did us so well, and I don't know. I'm so fortunate and lucky to have the people that I do have in my life. I have a lot of great friends, and shout out to Kay here in the chat tonight. Shout out to Mango Mochi the Hoarder. Shout out to Sailor Bratzilla. Shout out to Sailor Moon Obsession. Shout out to Evan. Shout out to Travis. Shout out to Kurt's crew. Oh my god, Sailor Mikey! What? Thank you guys so much. Sorry I'm late in Vegas. Just played craps. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm just gonna throw this out there. I don't know how to play any casino games except the slots. I only know how to just push a button or whatever they do. I don't know how to. I've never even played roulette. I've never done anything. So I feel like a little inexperienced person in that sense. But also I'm like, gambling is something that I'm like, oh no, I don't want to risk losing my money that I could be spending on Sailor Moon. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. But yeah, so I just want to shout out my friends. We all had a great time, and a lot of my friends met each other for the first time because I have a couple of different like friend groups and stuff, and they like my local friends here, which include Kay actually is the only one that lives here, but she was the one who introduced me to her BFF Mochi, and that's how I got connected there. And so that friend group got to meet my friend group, Terracin and Travis and all that, and Evan, and it was just such a fun time. Just a fun time. I hope you guys have amazing friends in your life. Having friends or even close family members or a supportive partner is so important in life, and I know I'm lucky in that aspect, and some of you guys have told me you are lonely, and I hope for one day, I really do, I'm going to manifest this for you, that you guys have some amazing people that got your back in life. You know, everybody deserves that. Michelle, what the heck? What's going on, you guys? What is going on? We are almost $100. We are almost $100. Oh my gosh, I feel like I need to give back to the community, like a giveaway or something. I've got so much extra stuff. So we went to 2 shows, right? And that was Kurt and I on like with like, what am I trying to say? So Kurt and I went to 2 shows. Some of my friends also went to 2 shows, but because I had Kurt, my supportive partner, who was not a Sailor Moon collector, I got doubles of all of the VIP stuff. So technically I have 4 VIP lanyards and 4 posters. So I want to keep maybe 1 or 2 for myself. I don't know. Sometimes I used to be a collector that had to have 2 of everything, like 1 to open, 1 to mess around with. And like, I haven't decided how I want to go with this VIP stuff, because we may never ever get a chance to get that stuff again. So it's like extremely limited. Even the light sticks, for example, which it's kind of cool. I have not seen people scalp those. I really haven't. Like if you go to eBay or something like that, you can't find a lot of that super live stuff on the secondhand market. So people aren't buying just to resell, which makes me happy. But also at the same time, like that stuff is hard to get. They did not sell it online. The only way to get it was if you attended a show or you had a friend attend a show for you and ask them to pick you up something. Mr. Effin' Doing. You know what? He was outside with me most of the day today. He should have had enough time with his mama. I love you too. Maybe he's just saying hello. Oh, I know. Oh, Travis is here! What? We love Travis. Travis is fam now too. And my husband demanding Whole Foods pizza from Travis. Oh my god, I am so... Oh, this is gonna be an inside joke forever. Oh, okay, do you guys want to hear the story? I'm gonna tell the story. I love telling this story. I embellish it a little bit because I'm so dramatic and I love this. But okay, here we go. So, long story short, Kurt got my friend Travis in the chat tonight confused with somebody else. So Kurt and I were me and Mochi. Wait a minute. I'm trying to think. I feel like Kurt and I were the only ones in the car at the time. Was that when we were going to pick up Sin, I think? Yeah, we were going to go pick up Sin. Okay, so it was only Kurt and I in the car. And Travis is messaging me, telling me that he's in town. Is there anything that we need or can do? And Kurt's like, I need to ask Travis a favor. And I'm like, what? That's, to me, like, Kurt, I mean, Travis and I have only seen each other one other time, right? One other time, was it in Japan? And so, like, we weren't, like, that close yet to be demanding, like, any kind of crazy favors, right? Like, he's not a super close friend at the time. I feel like we keep getting closer to, like, I would not do this to somebody, like, that I haven't, you know, that I don't feel, like, 1,000% comfortable asking a favor like this. So, when my husband, who is normally very, like, he's not very social, he would never, ever, ever ask any of my friends for a favor unless he knew them, like, super, super well. Kind of like me. I only demand this kind of stuff if I know someone super, super well. And Kurt's like, I need to ask Travis something. Can you ask him something? And so Kurt literally says, can you go pick up, he's like, are you near a Whole Foods? And Travis, mind you, does not live in Dallas. Travis has traveled here for the Super Live too. And I'm just like looking at Curtis like, how would Travis know if he's close by a Whole Foods? How would, you know, this is what I'm thinking in my head, but I'm not going to interrupt. I'm letting my husband ask Travis this favor. And he's like, can you, and then Travis like, yeah, I think maybe I'm close to a Whole Foods. And then Curtis is like, can you pick up a couple of pizzas for us? And I'm just like looking at Curtis like, but of course Travis, being the amazing nice person he is, agrees. Like, he didn't even hesitate. He's like, yeah, I can get it. And, you know, Curtis was like, yeah, I can Apple Pay you and everything. And then after we got off that phone, I'm like, did you just ask Travis? I've only met Travis one other time in my life to go pick up some pizzas for us. And, like, I don't know, after that, like, Travis became fam. He was so nice to my husband and did it anyway without any hesitation. And because Travis did that and just hung out with us, like, most of that weekend, it's like Travis is accepted fam, and now we're always going to ask Travis for favors. No, I'm kidding. Just, it was just, I couldn't believe that. Like, you guys know Curtis. Well, you've seen Curtis. And, oh, if you were at the after party, you guys saw Curtis. He's not that social. He's not that forward with people about, especially about asking to pick up pizza on their own dime and saying that he'll pay them back. Oh, it was great. It was golden, and it's the story that we're just going to continue to tell forever. Travis, thank you so much for just doing that. Despite my husband getting confused where you lived. So after that happened, I you know, obviously told Curtis, like, where did that come from? Travis doesn't live here. How would he know if there's a Whole Foods around, you know? And Curtis like, doesn't he live here? And I said, no, he does not live here. He traveled with us for this Super Live too. And I just, it was the best. It was freaking the best. Oh. Well, yeah, that was my long-winded story. I probably forgot some details because it's been crazy these last couple of weeks that we've been back. I've been through a lot of ups and downs, but such a good time. Such a good time. I'd love to catch up on some of the comments here. Let's see. Mikey says, now my stomach turns because I'm so hungry. Good thing I found space in the food court to watch your stream. Yes, get some food and hang out. Kay says, I got the tour shirt, a light stick, and the magnet. Then I spaced out and forgot to grab a hoodie and a pin because the lady was saying they take card only, and I only took cash with me. Yes, but don't worry, we got you. We had to go to that. We went to that other show and got your stuff. Travis is sending pizza emojis. I'm never gonna forget that. I'm never gonna forget the time my husband demanded Whole Foods pizza from one of my friends that did not live in the area. Oh. Karen says, what is everyone's favorite pizza? That's a great question. You know, for me, and just the way I am, I'm always like looking to make sure to like up my protein for like any meal. So I usually go for like a like a chicken pizza, so like a barbecue chicken pizza or a chicken Alfredo pizza, just a lot of extra chicken. Look at that protein. That's my favorite, but honestly, I will eat any pizza, even pizza with pineapple. I'll eat it. I'll eat it all. I'll eat it all. What? Sakuto is sitting at the Milwaukee show right now waiting for it to start. Figured I should hang out here. No way. You're watching the stream and you're about to watch the Super Live. Oh, you're about to just have the best night of your life. I wish I was you in this moment in time. Can I just teleport myself and I'll stand up in the back and watch the show. Like, oh, I'm so excited for you. Sakuto, you are going to love it. Is it packed? Did they sell out in of all the seats at the Milwaukee show, or are you seeing open seats? Is Milwaukee a populated area? That's Wisconsin, right? Oh, sorry. I'm really bad at geography. I wonder how it is. How's the merch line? Did you get what you wanted? Oh, Sakuta says they didn't have the enamel pin. That was the other thing I was hoping to get. Oh my gosh, I have a few extra. I have 3 extra pins that I picked up just in case, because they did not put out these pins until several shows into the US tour. So like the first few shows in the United States did not have these pins. I have 3 extra. They were the price plus tax. I'm willing to help out anybody. Of course, it'll be first come, first serve through my Instagram shop at Ochibawolf's Toy Shop. So hit me up over there if you guys need a pin. I've got 3 that I can hook you guys up with. What else did I have? I think those were the only extras that I got. But if you need one, please let me know and I will... I got you. First come, first serve. So while supplies last, I have 3. 3, not 6. I put up both. I just saw that we are at like 57 people hanging out tonight. First of all, thank you guys so much for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you guys. We're halfway through the stream. I feel like I need to like catch up on these chit chatties here. Let's see. Dizzle says, have a wonderful time, Sakuto. Michelle says the Super Live was so beautiful. Sakuto says, not sure if they did. People are still at the merch line. Oh, yeah. So I'm assuming your show... Does your show start in 30 minutes? Or what time does your show start? Like from... And I know you're a different time zone. You're not Central Time, are you? Just tell me like in like minutes. Because it's 7:34 here. So I would imagine it started at 8, maybe. Let's see here. Sakuta says I got there around 5:30. I was maybe 8th in line at that point. That's actually really incredible. That was way better than the girls and I did. We were probably at least, well, for the Dallas show, we had to have been like 50 back, if not more. For Midland, maybe 25 back. But we still were able to get a light stick, which was cool. So like you don't have to be the first to get a light stick. Just make sure you are there like before they open the venue doors. Another thing, and Travis can back me up on this because Travis has actually went to other shows. But some shows treat VIP better for the merch. Like they'll give you special access above general ticket holders to get merch. The Dallas and Midland shows had nothing like that. It didn't matter if you're a VIP or general, you just had to get in line. Like there was no perks for paying for a VIP ticket as far as like getting in the line first for VIP. So I thought that was kind of crappy. Like that would be like something that I wish they were consistent at all shows. Kurt and I went to the Avatar The Last Airbender Symphony concert, and we purchased VIP tickets for that. And not only did you get like exclusive merchandise with your VIP ticket, but you got to get ahead of the merchandise line if you were VIP. If you showed them that you were VIP, they put you at the head of the line for merch. And I absolutely think that VIP ticket holders should have had priority to get first in the merch line, or even a different area just for VIP for merchandise, something like that. Like, you're already paying so much more for a ticket, you definitely should get some perks for sure. So it was kind of sad that they didn't do that for all the shows, but Travis did say that they did do it at the Pittsburgh show. So I don't know how many of the shows they did that for, but it definitely was not the case at the 2 that I went to. Skudo says, starts at 8, doors open at 7. We're central. Oh, so same time zone as me. Cool. So yeah, people should be trickling in within the next 30 minutes. Richard Ash said they were out of the light sticks by the time I got to the front. No. Do you recall? I'm assuming this was for Dallas, right, Richard? What time did you get there? Because yes, I will say, going from Dallas, which was a sold out show, to Midland, which was not a sold out show. Midland told me they had, I think, 1,500 tickets available, and they only sold like 700 to 800 of their tickets. So it was a less packed venue, and it made for a much better experience. And from going to super crowded Dallas, like, Dallas was the place that I could not film. You couldn't film the merch line. It was so hectic. There were so many people. There was no way for, if you were a content creator and you just wanted to film the merch, there's no way you could have. It was chaotic. The venue was huge. There was so many people. It was, if you have like social anxiety or just don't like being in crowded spaces, it was not going to be a fun time for you as far as getting inside the venue and getting to your seat because of the amount of people. I love seeing that amount of people though come out and support Sailor Moon. That's just me. But at Midland, it was so much more chill. The space was a lot smaller. Their backdrop was perfect, not against windows. And we got to, because the Dallas backdrop, so at all of these shows, and I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of other people post photos or videos of this, they have this like bright blue backdrop that has the Super Live logo repeated on there, and then it's like a photo opportunity spot where you can go and get a photo with the Super Live logo backdrop. Well, at the Dallas show, they put that backdrop against their big windows, and I didn't know this. I didn't know that backdrop was extremely thin cloth material, and if you put it against something with a light source in the back, it's gonna look transparent. So our photos did not come out great like I had seen some of the other people take their photos with that same backdrop that they're bringing to all the shows, and I was like, that is terrible. So I even I popped some stories onto my Instagram about that, and the people that are behind the Wagner Noel Theater in Midland was like, oh, we see that, what can we do so ours doesn't look like that? And I was able to tell them, I'm so glad they reached out, just don't put it up against windows, because the sun is still up at the time of the show. Put it somewhere where there are no windows in the back. And they were like, okay, we're gonna make sure that people get a great photo opportunity with that. And then because of that conversation, I saved the backdrop for the Wagner Noel Theater, so everybody who went to the Wagner Noel Theater had a better chance to get a good photo with the backdrop, because they were going to place it against the windows. The Wagner Noel told me that. They're like, yeah, we were going to put it there, but if it's going to look like that, we don't want it there. And you can clearly see the difference in my photos that I have. I'll show you right now. So this photo right here was at Wagner Noel Theater in Midland. You see how that backdrop looks great, right? And then this was the backdrop at Dallas. Do you see how you can see everything? Like, you see the structure behind it, those little black boxes. That's the structure. So it was transparent. You can see like some of like, I think those are like windows of another building back there. So it was super transparent and they just didn't come out as great, I feel like, because it was backlit like that. And so placement is definitely something to consider for these venues that are putting up that backdrop, because I like the photos a lot better. And I mean, I can even show you so much more on my camera feed. Like there's that, me and the girls. We took so many photos. These are the raw photos. Silverman Fan Network right there. That looked blurry. I'm sorry. And then you go to these photos, and they just look a lot better. You can't see the transparency of the backdrop. It just looks great. I'm so glad we were able to talk to Midland, and they were receptive of what I said about it, because I saw some other people who went to the shows prior and their photos were so beautiful with the backdrop, and I just wanted that experience for myself and my friends and other Sailor Moon fans going to these shows, because the photo opportunities are so important for anything. I think they're great. They're great free promotion and all that. And also just for our memories. Oh my gosh, Curtis and I did this one where we were just like holding our hands out. Hashtag Kurt's Crew. Oh, I'm just going on and on and on. Let me catch up with the chat. I'm sorry, you guys. Richard Ash says, I got there about 30 minutes before. I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, totally. 30 minutes before the show? Oh, God, there was no chance in hell for you to get a light stick at that point. I'm so sorry, Pack member Richard Ash. I hope. You know what would be cool of the Super Live? The shows are wrapping up. I know that they need to make sure they have enough light sticks so everybody I guess can have a chance at each show. But what if they produced another run of those light sticks, because so many fans wanted one and were not able to buy them, and maybe they put them up for sale online, like through an online shop or something. That would be cool if they did that. And they could even do it like a pre-order thing. Like if they didn't want to like risk making too much that not enough people would buy. What about if they were like, we're going to take pre-orders for the light stick for anybody who missed out. We're so sorry you couldn't get one at the show. And then how many, orders they get, they can produce them and send them out. I mean, that's still an opportunity for them to make some money still off of something that they've already got the patent for. Scarlett says, I went to the Super Live on April 6th. It was so fun. Everyone was so nice. I got to get a light stick and some photo cards. Yay! I love happy for you, Scarlett. Sorry, I got silent. I'm just reading some of your guys' comments. I forgot to bring a drink in here today. Alexandra, hello, says, it was crazy in Dallas. Everyone was kind, but definitely packed. We chose that show because it was the closest for us. Honestly, same. It was closest for me as well. But it's crazy to think Midland was so chill. So chill! Like, it was night and day difference. If you were to ask me again, which show would you want to go back to and watch the Super Live all over again? Midland. The seats were more comfortable. The theater was cleaner. Everything was like brand new. It was a gorgeous venue. Gorgeous. And everything was just ran a lot better. And I don't know if it's because the Wagner Noel, like just the team behind them, they got it on lock. They know what they're doing. They have passion for their venue and they want to keep it up. I don't know. I don't know. But like, if the Super Live, this is my hot tip. If the Super Live does a second tour, oh my God, Michelle, $4.99. Thank you so much. It's, the best. Thank you guys so much. Those pictures are so beautiful, Brooke. Hope to meet you one day at an event or a party. The backdrop picture, I was so nervous and excited. Well, I hope you got a backdrop picture. You got to get the good one at Midland too. So So happy for you. Okay, so back to my hot tip. If they do another tour, if they come back and do like an encore tour and they hit up cities that they didn't go to originally, maybe they'll throw in some ones that they did before, just because, you know, popular cities like New York City, LA, etc. But if they do it again, go to a town that has a small population, off the map. Nobody was like, everybody when they announced these cities that the Super Life was going to, everybody was like, where the hell is Midland? What is Midland? Why Midland? And now going there, I understand there's nothing in Midland, nothing, but it made for a less crowded experience, a more calmer experience, and no stress. So like, if they do it again, I don't, like, let's say they do, I don't know, Kansas. If they come to Wichita, that would be a good one to go to because, well, the Wichita metro area has, I think, 600,000 people in it. Midland is a lot smaller. Wichita might be packed, but not as packed as, like, New York City. But I would go to one of those less populated cities that are flyover cities, cities that there's no tourism. That's what I would pick. Because you're going to have a much more incredible experience. Just more personal and less stress and less people, less crowded. Raphael! We got to 106! We got to 106. Thank you so much, Raphael! Get it, man! 106! I can't even talk. Thank you so much. Sincerely. I'm doing a special shout out. 3 people cherishing YouTube of my channel on Sunday. Queen Serenity! You heard it from Raphael, who got me to 100. Well, a lot of you guys have contributed to that today. Thank you guys so much. We've got about 10 more minutes left hanging out. Let's catch up on the chat some more. I don't know what I'm doing. I needed this today. Why did I cancel the last couple of streams? We always have such a great time, and I never feel stressed here. You guys feel stressed here? Do you guys feel like you're just talking to a friend, right? Does this like bring does this bring like happiness to you, like deep in your soul? Does it bring happiness to you? Because it definitely brings happiness to me. Kay's like, you know, Century 2 in Wichita or somewhere in Oklahoma or maybe KC. KC I'm sure would be packed because the Avatar concert was packed, but they do have a beautiful place for that symphony hall down there. Definitely. And I would love for the Super Live to come to Kansas City, because if they come to Kansas City and Wichita, I'm effing going to both, even Tulsa or Oklahoma City. Yes, all above. Ooh, sorry, I scrolled down too far. Silver Diddle says, I was kind of bummed they only had a show in Chicago. If they had one near Bloomington, yeah, I've never even heard of Bloomington. That would have been amazing. And that would have been probably, so wait a minute. So how close is Bloomington to Chicago? Because I know Chicago, in the Chicago metro area, it's populated. So I'm, depending on how, see, and that's another thing. How close would one of these off-the-wall cities be close to a big city? Because if it's super close to a big city, you know everybody's commuting to this. But like in Midland's case, it was 5 hours from Dallas, so it's not feasible for a lot of people to make the trip out. So it would have to be pretty far, I would say, from a big city. Otherwise, it still probably could sell out. Sakudo says, I don't know if it's still people stuck in merch, but there's definitely a lot of empty seats here. Yeah, that's 10 minutes. 10 minutes before they start. And we get to be here for that. Like, you get to be here for the full stream. I mean, you probably will want to close this out a couple minutes before, just because I don't want you to miss any part of this. The beginning of the Super Live, the 2025 edition, is done so well. I don't want to spoil it, but you get a really good Sailor V part at the beginning, and it just sets the stage for the rest of the show. Like, you're just like, it's like literally a live action from the manga at that point. Like, just the things that they do, like the little pows, the little winks, the little poses. It's so Sailor Moon. It's done. I can't even put it to words on how well that they took the pages of the manga and put these amazing, extraordinary actors and actresses into these roles. Actually, I think they're all actresses, but like it's just done so well. It's done so well. And one of the big things that I'm going to mention when I do the review is talking about, because I feel like a lot of people did not go support this show for, I know it's a slew of reasons, but I do feel like a big reason that's probably on the list of 5 is that I don't like musicals. I've seen some hold on. Pop-Town, thank you so much for the 344. Oh my god, did you specifically send that because we wanted to get to 110? Thank you so much. That is so cute, and you were so good at math. I just want to say, appreciate you. Pop2 says, thank you for showing up today. I'm just like, that is so cute to say, because I feel the same thing. I feel like I want to say the same thing to you guys. Thank all 62 of you guys for showing up today. Credit to Pop-Tune for that. That was really sweet and kind. I love that. It's like, just like the little kind things that you can say to people that just make them, like, I don't know, just filled with warmth in my heart. What was I even talking about before that? Oh yes, I was talking about how I really do feel like there are Sailor Moon fans out there that decided not to support this show because they may not like musicals. They may have seen some of the older Bandai musicals and are like, ooh, that's not my thing, or they just saw some clips online of anything, or maybe they're just in musicals in general. They're like, nah, just not my thing. And to those people, I say, stop with those opinions about this one in particular. Like, just erase all of that from your mind, because I 110% guarantee you, if you have that opinion, you're not going to have that opinion about this show. You are going to be shocked at how this show can change your mind. And I'm going to use Kay as an example down here. Like, Kay, I felt like at the time, like before we got tickets for everybody, Kay's like, yeah, I can take it or leave it. It wasn't like that big of a deal to Kay because she hadn't seen a musical in the past, and she was just like, yeah, and that's fair. That, I mean, I kind of feel the same way about musicals. I was just trying to convince her. I was like, hey, you're gonna love it. You've got to go. And I know Kay personally, and I knew from seeing musicals in person, Sailor Moon musicals specifically, in person, that Kay would 1,000% enjoy it. So I definitely pushed her. I'm like, It's like, you gotta go. You gotta go. I mean, you have this opportunity to go with us. You're not getting out of this. So Kay will tell you, it was phenomenal. And if you have the opinion where you can take it or leave it about musicals, this one does not apply. This one does not apply at all. Yes, you will love it. Mr. Doan! Jay Lee says, I hope we get a soundtrack at one point. Yes, Jay Lee, I'm going to give you that little clap, because I thought, what a missed opportunity. Some of the music in the show is so good. So good. There is some great music that I would have loved on CD. And if they would have pre-recorded those songs and had them as a CD at the merch line for these shows, they would have made a killing. Also, Michelle Marshall, thank you so much. Your channel in the weekly chat, I feel like it's like family. I love that. Because I had a lot of crazy toxic stuff that happened in my life, in my family. There was constant fights, constant yelling and screaming, and I never vibed with that. I never understood that. It was very mean. People were bullies in my family, and I always felt like I was out of place. And I can honestly say, like, I am so much in a better place now that I'm surrounded by people that don't do that. And I also feel like I have a lot of compassion for people, especially if you feel like that you're weird or different from society, because that was me growing up. And I feel like I can relate to that, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm very accepting of so many people, and I'm glad that you guys feel like you can be yourself in this community. It's something very important to me that I want to always project. So Michelle, that was sweet, and thank you so much that you get those vibes from me, and that you feel like the community that we've built here is like that, and that just makes me so happy, because I would watch and see real families in person and on TV, even like on reality TV shows that have like the most caring and loving family members, and I always wanted that in my life. Thankfully I have a very nurturing husband, and we created our own family like that, but I never had that. So like I feel like I had to create that within not only the partner that I chose in life, but also with the friends that I have in my life and the community. So if you guys, you know, come from a place like I did, and you felt like the black sheep in the family, or you were picked on, or whatever you felt that you didn't feel in, or maybe you just had a lot of toxic family members that made you feel bad, I'm glad that we can come together here in this space. So thank you guys so much. I always want to make sure this is a safe and positive space for everybody. 7:57, Sakudo, we need an update. Sakudo's probably about to bounce. Sakudo, have the best time. I know you're about to turn your phone off. I hope you have a great time. I know you're going to have a great time. I don't even want to say I hope, because I know you're going to have a great time. You guys, this has been so great tonight. Honey, eBay is here. I haven't seen you in a long time. How have you been, honey? God, I love to say that. How have you been, honey? Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm glad to see that you are still here and just present in this community. Yes, Sailor Mikey! Justice, passion, courage, strength, and love. Oh God, when Venus did that, that is such a freaking jam. So Mikey is quoting a song, basically like right dead center in the middle of the musical, and it's one of the strongest songs for the Super Live. And there's actually like back-to-back really strong songs like right in the middle that are just get you pumped, man. So good. So good. I'm gonna hit this hand. So good. I need a CD. I need a CD. I'm just happy. This stream went really good today. Yes. So Kay says I went in with zero expectations too, because I've never seen anything live, like not even a Broadway casting show or a live play. And oh my effing God, the Super Live just blew me away. Yep. Hands down. 1000%. Hashtag him doing. Oh my God, we need to make him doing a hashtag. One of these days, I swear I'm going to have a little button on my stream deck that does Kurt's Crew, and then we're going to have a him doing one, because I just want to go burr, 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 every time him doing is crying out there. Does anybody have a cat that likes to ride on a robotic vacuum? Because why do I not have cats that do that? I just want to end the stream on that note. I have 2 cats, 1 robotic vacuum, and they have never got on it like a robotic cat on Instagram does. And I thought all cats wanted to do it, but not my cats. Not mine. Sakudo says 3 minutes left. I'm out of here. See everyone later. Bye, Sakudo. You're probably already gone, but we appreciate you giving us the live updates at the Milwaukee show. Maybe they'll tell us next stream how it went and what they thought of it. Kay says I need a CD and a Blu-ray. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. That's all we want. We're just a Sailor Moon fan. That's all we want. That's all we want. Oh my gosh, someone needs to do that meme. Someone needs to do a meme. I'm just a Sailor Moon fan. I just need it. Just need it. Point clicky. Stream Deck is cool when it's set up. Buttons. Point clicky. Point clicky. You are gonna call my booty out, because I literally have a Stream Deck. I've had it for, oh God, have I had it for over a year now? I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassed. I just took a picture of it for you. Here's my Stream Deck. It's right there in front of me. Never set it up. Never did anything with it. Wasted that $100 and something that it was. I don't know how much it was. But Kurt was like, you need this because you be streaming a lot lately. And I'm like, I do. We got a community here. We've got the streaming fam here. A stream deck makes sense. Never had time to learn it. Don't even know what to do. I've just let it sit there and collect dust. Ding. That's why sometimes I call myself like the worst streamer ever, because I literally could have a lot of cool features and be a cool streamer girl. I've got all the equipment. I've got it all. But am I working with it? No, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And the thing is, I could learn it. It's just, I'm so behind on everything else in my life when it comes to content. Like, I just don't have the mental capacity to sit here and learn to set this up. I just don't. Honestly, can I just be real? I would love someone to do it for me. I'd love someone to be like, Brooke, I got you. I'm so good at this. I've got your vibe. I know what you need. I'm gonna set you up some stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Where do I find one of those people? I would love to hire you. Wait, honey, but you the same way? I have a stream deck too, and I have no idea how to use it. Okay, you have just validated me. Thank you for being real and honest. And I know you stream too, right? Are you still streaming? I'm still subbed. I just am so bad at watching everybody's content. I'm so sorry. It's like the stream deck. It's like, when am I gonna find the time to just sit down and do it? Thank you for being honest about that, because I feel really bad that I've not learned this. Was it $100? I don't know. Why have I not learned to use this $100 piece of equipment that could elevate and make my streams more fun, right? Kay's next stream, Brooke, we watch you set it up. You guys do not want to watch me set up tech. It is just a lot of like, what am I doing? Why is it not working? And I'm just, no. It would not be a great time. But I've got to get going, you guys. It is 8:03. I appreciate all of the support tonight. Thank you to everybody who super chatted tonight. Thank you to everybody who just participated in the actual chat. I appreciate you guys just being so active and talking amongst each other. I know I missed a lot of conversations because I was kind of talking and telling you guys some updates and everything. But as you guys know, typically I go back and I watch these streams and I read and I follow along with the chat, because you can always watch these streams later. I keep them on my channel, and you can actually watch a live feed of the chat as you watch them through. A lot of people have told me they watch these live streams after they're live, because they're not available during the time that I go live. So I will watch it later, and I will read all your guys' comments. And appreciate you guys. Have a great Wednesday. Easter's this weekend if you guys celebrate that. If you see family or whatever, hope all that goes well, and I will hopefully see you guys next week. Don't let me bail, don't let me get out of that unless something crazy happens. Bye guys.